you joining me?
Probably. Say hi to YouTube.
She's really old and she never really likes to play along.
Okay.
Go on.
Let's go.
See you later. Okay. Bye. Don't eat the plant.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hi. How you doing?
What's up?
But yeah, hello. It is a very...
Third video?
Yeah, it's the third
video.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for watching our last video. It gained quite a few views, so thank you. It's a good start. I think. I would say it's a good start.
A few people ask us in the comment section of our last video if we could talk about some of the easiest plants that we have knowledge of for you guys to keep. And if you're someone that is not very green thumbed, if you're someone that is just not that great at
but you still like plants.
You still like plants. Maybe you're interested in starting somewhere and you need maybe some beginner plants. Yeah. Or you know, any sort of inspiration, then you've come to the right place, because that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you haven't been here before, I'm Sophia.
My name is Arnat.
And we are plant parents, or relatively new plant parents on YouTube. Yeah. And we're here to discuss everything plant related, the highs, the lows, and any tips and tricks we've learned along the way. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to get into it.
Other tips and hacks, whatever works for us. Yeah. Yeah, it might work for you guys too. So.
But you know, you're going to come along on a journey with us. Yeah. And it's not always going to be pretty. Yeah. But you know, that's plant life. So yeah, we're going to talk about our easiest plants. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so first up, and these are probably some of my favourites that we have in our collection. It's the beautiful Ficus elastica. Isn't she beautiful? This is Ficus elastica robusta, or as the layman's terms goes, rubber plant. Yeah. I prefer more that. These are native to South and Southeast Asia, and they are incredibly hardy plants. They are in fact trees, and they come from the same group of trees as the fig. So they're very hardy.
And I think for a beginner plant, it's a good plant.
Fantastic.
Because I think it doesn't really need that much care, I would say.
No, they thrive off of a bit of neglect, actually.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you overwater them, they can become a little bit dramatic.
Yeah, the problem is if you overwater, because it's a tree, it can rot the stem underneath. So
yeah, they can become a little bit dramatic. So actually, it being slightly neglected works. So if you're someone that does forget to water
like for 2 weeks, whatever.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Yeah. We've got a slightly bigger one behind us right here. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful plant. We'll put in a few more actual close-up shots of that one. But you know, we've gone a couple of weeks without watering them, and it's been fine. Yeah. Tend to like indirect sunlight. They do like sunlight, but the thing is that they also thrive in slightly lower light settings as well. So if you have a room, these can go in a slightly shadier spot. And yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, especially this one is really, it's just a different version of it. It's just like the dark green. I like really the dark green. Yeah. Yeah. It's really nice.
They are really easy. Yeah. They're super easy. So this is definitely a plant that I would recommend if you are starting on a plant journey, or you are someone that's scared of killing plants, basically. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, you basically can get them like in supermarket. Yeah. Any kind of plant shop.
Yeah, they're easily accessible. A lot of the plants that we're showing you today, they are plants that you won't necessarily need to get things like humidifiers, grow lights and stuff like that. True, yeah. They are ones that tend to live quite well in ambient conditions. You know, we sort of kept that in mind when we were picking these plants. Another one that I think a lot of people will know of. Yeah. And again, it's a firm favourite. She's a classic. It's an OG. You know,
everyone knows.
And there's a reason for it, and it's the beautiful spider plant.
It's been around for ages. Also in the supermarket, you can find it. It's really easy. Yeah, it's really, it's easy to care.
Yeah.
And it grows really fast.
Yeah.
I would say low light.
They can, so they'll thrive in sort of higher light conditions, but they can certainly still survive in slightly lower light conditions. We've got a few of them, and they all sit in different places around the room, and they're all still just growing. The reason why we're showing you this one is because this one is quite a special one to us. This is one that is a baby of the mother plant is basically of a friend of ours that passed away. She was a family friend.
Yeah.
And my mum's actually adopted the bigger one.
Yeah, we'll show you.
We'll show you. It's insane. It's huge. Got loads of plant babies. And the really exciting thing is this one's actually started her first one.
Yeah. Have her own baby.
Yeah, she has her own baby. So that's really, really cool. So these basically grow like wild grass. They're pretty quick, aren't they? Like, you know, and they're pretty no fuss. We've had times where we've kind of just slightly forgotten to water them. And even if the leaves go down, they bounce back super quick.
Right.
Yeah,
you just give it a bit of water and they
bounce back super fast. Yeah, this is a guaranteed one that I would give to plant beginners as a gift. You know, I think we have. I'm not entirely sure. These are great, and they do make great gifts as well. So, and they can thrive in pretty much anywhere.
Hardy plants.
Yeah, these are great in the bathroom actually.
Yeah, if you got a window, I would.
Yeah, put it by a window and she'll just grow like crazy. It's basically what it is. So, yeah, the spider plant. We love her. She's a classic. She's an OG.
Just part of it. I feel like,
I don't think it's ever really going to go away.
No.
And there's different forms. So like this one's variegated, so you can see the sides of the leaves have got like this white stripe down them. But you can get ones that are all green and stuff like that. And they make great hanging plants as well. So you know, you can actually also put this in a basket and it would look great by a window. So yeah, there we go. Spider plant.
The next one is
another easy one.
Yeah, I would say if you, I mean, obviously some of these plants they're not really like tropical plants. If you into more like tropical plants, then I would say the Philodendron Brazil.
Yes, that's a good choice. Yeah, I think that's a really good one.
We're gonna put some video.
Yeah, the Philodendron Brazil, I think, is a really good starter plant if you are looking to get into the rare plant. Yeah. Well, not the rare plant. I don't like that word. Tropical plants. Tropical plants. It's a plant that, again, it's super hardy. We've got a great one that just sits there. Yeah, I mean, it's in slightly lower light conditions. It's further away from the window, and it's still growing. Yeah. She's still pushing leaves. She's still really happy. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking at her now and I just think she's great. We got her when she was really small. And if you like trailing plants, I am a huge trailing plant fan. I absolutely love them. All the plants that I pick tend to always be most of the time a trailing plant. And so this is a really good beginner.
Do you like climbing plants or trailer plants?
Yeah, I mean, this one can climb as well. So if you want the option of having a plant, if you put it on a moss pole,
it will climb.
It will climb, and the leaves will be bigger and like bigger heart shaped. If it's trailing, the leaves will be smaller, but you know, it will still vine and look really, really beautiful. So you have many options with that plant.
That's true. Well. You can play around a bit.
Yeah, and again, we've neglected it before a few times, and she's not died. She's not even given us any sign of like giving up or anything like that. So again,
it actually gave us a lot of new leaves.
Yeah, so she's never scared.
We already cut it, so to propagate some of it.
Considering that we're people that have killed plants before, she's never given us any indications that she is. She is on her last legs. Another plant that I would say thrives off of a little bit of neglect. Yeah. And again, you know, she's pretty easy to pick up these days. You can get them in places like B&Q. Yeah. You can get them in, you know, supermarket. You don't have to rely on looking up specialist plant stores. You'll be able to find them in the garden centres and things.
Yeah. And I think if you want to make it more bushier, just do some cuttings.
Try propagation, if that is something that you're into. But if not, just put her in a basket, hanging basket, let it trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's easy to propagate as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Try it. You'll love it. I think so. Okay, and our final plant is...
Is it the final plant?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
This is one of our favourites. It's the beautiful Bird of Paradise.
Easy.
Oh.
Easy.
She is, in our experiences, and again, we're going to caveat this really strongly. This is something that we found we've had easy experiences with. Some people may not be as lucky, but in our experiences, these have been our lowest maintenance plants.
Yep.
By far. So this is the Bird of Paradise, as some of you might know it. It's got that beautiful flower. We'll put it in there.
It looks a bit like the flower looks a bit like
it looks like
a
bird of paradise. Yeah. The Latin name, well, it's not really a Latin name. The official name is Strelitzia. It's named after Queen Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitzia. Is that right?
I think so.
He's the sure. German speaker. I'm not. So let me Google it and let me see. If we'll get Nate to read it and see how well I did there. Probably really, really bad, that one.
It says Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz. Strelitz. Yeah. And the Latin name for it is
Strelitzia. So you can see where the name comes from.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too far off, I guess.
It's not bad.
It wasn't the worst.
Yeah, it's good.
This plant has been no fuss.
Yeah, no, it's really easy. To be honest, I got this one because I thought it's a banana tree. But,
I mean, it's easy.
I thought because of the leaves, like if you look at the leaves, it kind of shapes like a.
It's easy. It's easy to see that, I think.
Especially like if the smaller leaves, they look like a banana leaf.
If you see the really big ones. In fact, there's one at our local garden centre in Alexandra Palace.
Yeah.
And it is huge. And for the longest time, Nate kept going, I want that one, I want that one. I was like, yeah, it's beautiful. And he was like, I want that one. It's a banana tree one day. And I was like, it's not a banana tree. It's a Bird of Paradise. And he was like, oh, I thought it was a banana tree all this time.
Almost bought the wrong plant.
Yeah, he did. But I can see why you would think that because it is very similar. So.
Yeah, very similar. But yeah, for your first plant, if you want to have that as your first plant, somewhere in the corner, half shade, I would say. She
can do either in lower light settings or in high and indirect settings.
Yeah.
As far as I've experienced it, we've got her nearer the window, but she's been moved around a bit and it's still no fuss. The only time we were worried was when she got spider mites once, and even then it didn't really affect her at all.
Not that much.
She's a great plant if you want one of those great big plants in the corner of your house one day type of plant. Again, it was hardly any fuss. We water her once a week.
Yeah.
And again, we've neglected to water her.
In winter,
less.
you could do like once in 2 weeks.
Yeah, once every 2 weeks probably. And she's been fine. She's been fine. And she's continued to grow. She was like this big.
This big actually, yeah.
When we got her. And now, she's...
I would say it's a slow grower. Unless you're really pushing it with, fertilizer and everything, But I feel like if you want to just have a chill plant.
She's chill.
Chill.
She's chill. And she's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
Again, another OG. One of those plants that I don't think will ever really go out of fashion. I think a lot of people have this particular plant in their collection. A lot of people that aren't plant collectors have this plant. Again, you can buy this plant anywhere. We've had her thriving in ambient conditions before we got the humidifier and the light.
I think I've got this one in Morrison.
Yeah, she's old. She's an old part of our collection. So she has not, again, if you're someone that doesn't want to have that complete setup, this plant is really good. It will just thrive. And again, another one that might be quite nice in the bathroom. Bit of humidity, and you'll get those big leaves coming out quick. I think. Brilliant.
So beginner plant.
Beginner plant. Please keep in mind that none of these are unkillable plants. There is no such thing.
Yeah.
Please. I remember people having that idea about cacti and succulent. I mean, no, that you will be able to kill those. So, you know, please keep that in mind. But we're doing this because I know that there's some of you that feel like you're not quite adept yet, or that you just want to dip your toes in.
You know, but also just give it a try.
Give it a go.
Give it a go.
Yeah,
and
you know.
See how it goes.
Exactly. It might change your life. You never know. But yeah, if you want any more easy plant suggestions, if you want any tips and advice on how to take care of these particular plants, or anything like that, please leave a comment down below. We love the fact that you guys have already started making suggestions on videos. That's brilliant. Keep that coming.
Thank you for that.
Because we'd love to interact with you guys. So keep it coming. It's brilliant. We've got some exciting stuff coming up soon. Maybe even something that might not even be in the UK. What could that be?
For some reason I'm doing this. Like I have a really big beard, but yeah.
No, you're kind of giving a Steve Jobs vibe today. With the turtleneck. He doesn't need glass. Oh wait, here.
Let's see.
Steve Jobs, circa 1972. I'm so blind, I can't see anything.
Thank you for today.
Thank you for today. It's been so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and click the bell for more from us. And yeah, please keep those suggestions coming. And yeah, we'll see you at the next one.
Peace.
Bye.